on? I guess we're on. This is just another video. I don't know what's about to happen. I say another video because the leg video hasn't even come out yet. Hopefully it'll eventually come out. It's a longer video. But there's some fails in that video, but hopefully that'll come out. But we got push day today. Y'all don't normally see this push day, man. Like, I know I've filmed videos in the past, but I don't think I've ever actually filmed this push A session. I'm not filming at this gym. I filmed it at Crunch. So I have filmed a push A session before, but not at this gym. And obviously it's a little, I've switched some things up a little bit in this session, so it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, we're starting out with standing calf raises. That's usually how I start off this session. Just go ahead and get the calves out of the way. So I'm just gonna do, literally I'll just do one warm-up set here, and then I'll just do 2 working sets, and just start off with these, get them out of the way, and we'll go from there. So now second movement, I've been starting this session off with a lateral raise. So I'll do a seated lateral raise on this session, and I'll just start out with 2 warm-up sets on this, and then I do just 2 working sets right now. I just felt like that's all I really needed. I get a lot out of this variation here, so I don't need to do a lot of sets, and that's been working well for me right now. So it's gonna do 2 warm-ups, and then I'll just do 2 working sets, and I'll do like 1 heavier set and then 1 a little bit lighter. So that's it. So now second movement, I've been starting this session off with a lateral raise. So I'll do a seated lateral raise on this session, and I'll just start out with 2 warm-up sets on this, and then I do just 2 working sets right now. I just felt like that's all I really needed. I get a lot out of this variation here, so I don't need to do a lot of sets, and that's been working well for me right now. So it's gonna do 2 warm-ups, and then I'll just do 2 working sets, and I'll do like 1 heavier set and then 1 a little bit lighter. So that's it. first compound movement of the day. So just did the lateral raises. I go into my flat chest press movement today. And recently, several weeks ago, I switched over back to just flat barbell, just because I wanted to. It's been several years since I've consistently done it. For a while, I was doing just like a flat chest press machine, but you know, it's been maybe a couple months that I got back to doing flat barbell. So you know, I'm still getting my strength back up, getting more comfortable with the movement, but it's just a movement I used to always do, and it's been a couple years since I consistently did it. I just wanted to go back to doing it for fun, but also it is a good movement for my chest, so that's another reason why I'm doing it. But it's also like, it's a movement that allows me to look forward to this session more, and I want to just do things on here I've never done before, you know, and it's more so like a personal thing. You know, I want to do things I've never in the past done on this movement, so that's the idea. You know, last week I took an all-time PR, 315 for 7.5. For me, that was the all-time PR. But this week, we'll see. I'm gonna warm up, and we're just gonna go by how things feel. I might try to go a little bit heavier for that initial set. But I'm gonna warm up first and see what I can do. Oh man, well, it's funny because like doing the calf raises, the lateral raises, I've had to, like, I'll listen to something more chill, maybe like R&B, which is what I was listening to there. But you know, for this movement, I got to kind of get in a good mental place, or at least that's what I've been doing recently. So we'll see if we heat it up. Right now, we're just starting off slow with, but we'll see what we get up to for the top set, man. It's just gonna be whatever resonates with me, man. That's all, man. It varies session to session. Coming here, so I switched it up today. So normally what I've been doing is I've been working up to 315, and 315 has been like my first working set these past several weeks, and I've been seeing some nice progressions. If we recap a few weeks back, you know, I had hit 315 for 4 for a top set. I know the following week I hit it for like 5, then the following week I hit for 5 again, and that week I also implemented like a heavy double that same session. And then this past week I came in and, like I said before, hit it for 7.5 reps, which for me is an all-time PR. So that's kind of the progression recently. But this week, since I had a solid week last week with it, I just decided, you know, if I'm warming up and things feel relatively decent, you know, let me try going up 10 pounds for that first working set. So that's the idea. But one thing I did switch up is I actually did a warm-up set with 315. I don't normally do that, so it's, you know, felt heavy for sure, just because I'm still not super comfortable with the weight. But I wanted to touch it before going into something heavier, so that's what I did there. Normally I don't make such a big jump from 275 to 315. For me, that's a big jump because I'm not super strong right now, but it moved. So now I'm just taking my time, plenty of time here, plenty of rest, and I'm about to go into this for my first working set. And in terms of how many reps I want to get, you know, I don't really have a crazy goal. I mean, if I hit, you know, 3 reps, that would be solid. 4 reps would be good. But you know, I would like to hit at least 4, ideally. But you know, anything over 2 reps is going to be better than what I've done in recent times. But yeah, I'm just taking my time, and we're gonna see what happens. R, man. Easy, man. Let's freaking go, man. I just need to start touching more heavier weight on the flat bench, man. I haven't been touching anything much over 315 recently. That's really been about the heaviest I've gone. The week before last, I actually did touch this weight after I did my 315 set, and I managed to get a double. And obviously that was after I already hit one working set, so I was a little fatigued, but wasn't mad about it. But of course now, going into this weight fresh, was able to hit 5 for me is a win, because a few weeks ago I was hitting 315 for 5, so 10 pounds up, man. For me, that's not bad. So what I'm gonna do is just over time get more acclimated to moving just some heavier loads, getting used to feeling them, and then once I get back to like really just moving 315, it's gonna be even easier. So I am not mad at all with that. So you know, we're just gonna see what we can do with this flat bench right now. But for me, this is just a personal. This is about personal victories for me with the flat bench, man. There's certain things I want to do on it, and I want to do things that maybe before I thought I wouldn't be able to do. So we're gonna see what happens. Somewhere, bro. I get it somewhere. Alright, let's do it. Well, things are, I'm just going by feel today, man. This is definitely not the plan. The plan was to hit something, ideally 325 for a working set, and then maybe do 2 more working sets lighter, maybe, or maybe do something heavier, just for like a double or something, just to feel something heavier. But I ended up actually going up to 345, which is heavier than I've ever gone on the flat bench. It came up, man. Which obviously I had confidence after that 325, so you know, not super surprising after that set, but still definitely gave me confidence, man. So you know, now I'm just here attempting to do something I was not planning to do, attempting to do something I've definitely never done before. Even at this body weight, you know, today I woke up at 203. I mean, I've been this weight before, I've been heavier than this. This is actually lighter than I've been recently. This is the lightest I've been in maybe a couple weeks. So we're attempting to do something I've never done before. Is this necessary for bodybuilding? No, it's not necessary for bodybuilding, but is it something I want to do? It is, you know, and I lift because I enjoy it, you know, and because I enjoy lifting, I happen to get into bodybuilding. Everything I do is not directly for bodybuilding. It's just not, you know, some of you guys, that's how you guys will train, and that's cool. But, you know, just for note, obviously, you don't have to freaking do a 1 rep max, but I guarantee if I can move this, then the next time I get under 315, it's gonna move a lot better. I can guarantee you that. Am I normally going to do that for certain movements? Probably not, if it was like a machine, but for some of these free weight movements, I like to touch some of those heavier loads, because then once I get under loads a little bit lighter, you know, I feel more stable, because I've touched loads like this. And it's also just a personal win, man. If I didn't do this, you know, that's something I've never done before, and that opens up the realm of possibility for what I might be able to do in the future. So, this is going to be interesting, man. Let's just see what happens. Stay with it. Stay with it, man. Yes, sir. crazy feeling, bro. Exceeded expectations, man. Sometimes you have sessions like this, man. Like, I didn't even know if this was gonna be a good session going into it. This is the best I have ever benched. And I've been lifting for over 10 years now. This is the best I've ever flat benched, bro. I've never even touched or tried to do this weight, so I mean, there's that, but that's the best I've ever done. Now it's like, what could happen next, man? It was crazy to see, like, if that moves like that, that's letting me know that, like, if I can be smart, you know, 4 plates, man, is not out of the question, which is something I never thought I would do. You know, I'm not going to do it very light. I'm going to have to be over 200, but it's not out of the realm of possibility now, man. So I guarantee you now 315 is about to fly. Fatigued, man. Definitely fatigued. But now that's back all the way. Done with bench. So sometimes things don't go as planned, but sometimes it's a win, you know? Yeah, took advantage of it. So now we're done. That was way heavier than I planned to go today, but I'm not mad about it. So we're gonna do dumbbell high incline next. Dang, man.
We'll be happy to assist you.
Alright, so now we got chest fly. I'm just gonna do 2 working sets here. I'll do 1 heavier, just basically a top set and back off. And like typically I just do like 2 warm-up sets and I'm good to go. So, and then we'll just do 2 working sets, and I get a lot out of those sets and I really don't need to do more. So pretty simple. one more compound movement, tricep compound movement today. So this push day, my first push day of the week, is the push day that I have a tricep compound movement. Recently, the past couple weeks, I've actually switched to doing this dip machine. It feels really good, and I get a lot out of it. So I've been using it for my tricep compound movement of the week. So I got all the chest stuff out of the way. I got the shoulder stuff out of the way. And now I'm about to get the tricep work. So first up, dip machine. Just 2 working sets on the dip machine. 2 working sets was good there, and now I'm gonna finish off with the isolation for the triceps. So I'll do today, what I started doing on my first push day is I'll do, for my isolation tricep movements, I'll do single arm variations. And then for the other session, which is on Friday, I'll do basically bilateral variations where I'm using both arms. So just to get that variety in there, I think single arm work is really good for arms, especially for someone like me. I don't have good arms, so I connect better doing single arm movements, I think. So that's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to start off just with some single arm tricep extensions. Movement, overhead tricep extension, single arm. For this, my triceps have already been hit, so I haven't been even doing a warm-up session. It's not really a skill-based movement here, so I mean there is some skill, but not enough to where I need to do a warm-up. So I'm just going to do 3 working sets here. Starting on the weaker side, you know, and then with the dominant side, just try to max reps, which is what I did before with the tricep extensions, and that will be the end.
Feel like CrossFit.
Like CrossFit?
Yeah, because like people just say a number, but hey, as long as you do them, doesn't matter how many in this set or how many in that rep.
Well, actually, never in my life done CrossFit.
Before your elbow comes down, do a little warm ups.
Oh yeah, I love that.
You know, Ellie?
I think so.
Well, end of the session there. So I actually just ended off with 2 working sets on the overhead tricep extension. But that was it, guys. So unexpected victories today. I did not expect bench to go that well, but man, it was moving today. Big wins for me. That was super exciting, and I just fueled the rest of the session. But overall, you know, everything else I did, that's pretty much how I've been doing things. Now, obviously with the bench today, I did go a bit heavier than normal, like I said, so I'm not normally doing, you know, just a ton of doubles and stuff like that recently, but it was something I wanted to implement today. But I still got a decent back off set with 3 plates too. So just gonna keep trying to build up, man. But that opens up now the realm of possibility for me. Like, if I can do a double with 365, then I can get up to 4 plates, man. So the road to 4 plates has begun, man. I don't know if it was just the hoodie. The hoodie might have increased the gains today, you know, but here we are, you know. We're gonna see what happens, man. So that's it.